Hello everyone, I'm Shantanu Sharma. I'm co-founder of Woodbox. We help organizations of all sizes reduce their Scope 3 emissions through green and sustainable procurement. On this channel, we talk about climate change, climate action, sustainability, what it means to companies of all sizes, and what organizations can do to be future ready in terms of reducing their carbon footprint. If you think this kind of content is useful to you or to somebody you know, do subscribe to the channel and share it ahead. Let's get into the video and talk about a very important case study that we read. In green procurement and sustainable procurement, it may seem like a Herculean task, it may seem very difficult, but today's case study will show you that if you plan properly and if you put a process in place, things can be done. We are not going to talk about an institution, an organization, an individual today. We are going to talk about an entire city that decided to go the sustainable procurement way. Helsinki in Finland has a population of about 1.5 million people. And recently they did a study which found out that a lot of their greenhouse gas emissions come from construction, traffic, and electricity consumption. One of these things that they wanted to target was construction. And construction has played a major role in carbon emissions across the world. So Helsinki wanted to make this an important component of its decarbonization plan, which they have called Carbon Neutral Helsinki 2035. According to that plan, something very interesting happened in Helsinki. They sat down and they decided what are going to be the criteria that any contractor, any construction company, any builder has to live up to. They decided these criteria, they defined the requirements, and all these requirements are according to environmental and climatic norms. So you may be a very good builder or a very good construction contractor or be the best in your field, but if you don't meet these requirements, the tender can't be awarded to you. Now something very important happened here. The procurement was in order to reduce the project's climate and environmental impact. What this meant was, if you put certain requirements in place, the bidders for these particular tenders also understand the importance of this. And when they understand the importance of it, they realize that if we don't do this, we will not get the tender. And everybody wants business, right? So that is the two things Helsinki did to achieve sustainable procurement for their city in a massive area of construction. Now what this did was, the specifications were very simple. They could be related to green building, they could be related to other things, but if you don't meet these requirements, you basically cannot bid. The end result? Helsinki 2035 as carbon neutral. The carbon neutral Helsinki 2035 goal that they are going for, this is one essential step in that journey. There are 2 or 3 very important learnings from this which we would want to share. One is that a sufficient emphasis on climate criteria was given during the setting up of the tender. What this did was that it told the bidders also that this is an important component. So the bidders actively invested in features which were more sustainable. If as a seller, I know that sustainable procurement is important to you as a buyer, I will invest in making that possible. That is what Helsinki did. So the first thing they did was, by setting a clear criteria, the bidders or the people who were going to construct the building invested in sustainable alternatives to give to the government. The second learning is an open dialogue. I may set out that, okay, these are the requirements, these are the criteria, but there has to be dialogue in terms of what is possible, what is not possible, what is practical, what are must-haves, what are good-to-haves. All of this dialogue defines the reality of things and what can and cannot be done. What it also does is, because the climate criteria are new, a lot of bidders may not understand at the crux what it means. So setting context for them, explaining to them what this criteria means, why is it important, and why they need to accommodate it in their bidding or tender process. The third thing that the third learning, so as to say, was that a clear process and execution goes a long way. And we've been saying this in multiple of our videos. You can also refer to one of our videos, which was the steps in which you can accommodate sustainable procurement for your organization. We had another video which was a guide as to how green procurement can become part of organizations. If you follow the correct process and you execute it, then it becomes very simple and it becomes easy to execute also. Yes, there will be challenges, yes, there will be practical implications, but as long as you have set a process, you are open to dialogue, and you are able to work with all the stakeholders, you will be able to achieve sustainable procurement or green procurement. This case study highlighted how the city of Helsinki in Finland adopted green procurement for their construction. You can also do it as an organization. Your friends, your suppliers, your clients, all of them can do it. So if this video was useful to you in terms of learning how sustainable procurement was applied as a case study to the city of Finland, do share it ahead, do like the video and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. We will be sharing a set of case studies in the coming videos so that you are able to understand how it is applied even on a larger context. Thank you for watching and I hope this was meaningful for you. See you again soon.